All right, ladies and gentlemen, can you hear me loud and clear right now? All right, good evening and welcome to the good evening and welcome to our Facebook live session for Portfolio $2,000 cash flow on Fridays. All right, with Impossible Terence. Are you hearing me? Right, if you do and you can hear me well enough, right, please leave a comment right now in the chat box so I know everything's working fine. Yeah. All right, thank you very much, Francis. Right, and yes, I was actually saying it earlier just now. Right, there seems to be a problem with my camera, right, and I can't seem to get it working. All right, and the good part is that my computer screen can still be shared. All right, and that's the important part of the whole session, right? All right, so if it can be shared, then let me quickly get to the start of today's Facebook Live session with all of you. All right, and yes, our main goal today is really to see if we can hit our $2,000 cash flow target for the month of December, right, which is also the final month for 2022. All right, but before I start the session, please look at the banner once again. Right, if you're joining us for the first time, right, if you're joining us for the first time, please make sure you click on the link over here, streamyard.com/Facebook. All right, and when it brings you to the next website, right, you will see a Facebook logo, right, and I will need you to click on it. All right, I will need you to click on it so that it will approve your profile, right, when you leave comments so that on my backend software over here, I will be able to see your comments as you leave them during the Facebook live session, okay? All right, now, so I'm going to remove that banner right now before I forget to do so. All right, but the disclaimer banner stays. So, ladies and gentlemen, right, please be aware that I will be doing live trades on my own accounts. All right, I will be placing these live trades inside my own live accounts as well, as we have done over the last couple of months, or in fact over a year by now. Right, but please be aware that all forms of investment bears a risk of loss. So please do your own due diligence and be aware of all the risks involved with each and every one of the trades that I do, right, before deciding to follow any of these trades inside of your own accounts. Okay. All right. Now, so with that, let's quickly get to the start of today's session. I'm actually going to keep it light, simple, and effective. Right now, when I say that over here, what I'm going to do first is I'm actually going to take all of you right to my brokerage platform, right? Why? Because we're going to do the market updates first. Yeah. Okay. Now, so I've put the SPY on my screen right now, right? And ladies and gentlemen, if you look at the SPY chart right now, we're still in the middle of no man's land, right? Now, why do I say that? Because, right, we were somewhere here last week, right? And after 4 days of trading, 1, 2, 3, 4, and today's Friday, right? Right, we're back to square one. All right, we're back to square one. All right, so where does that leave us? Right, in the same situation as where we were last week, right? So you see this box over here that I've drawn, right? Ever since we had that last breakout over here, that gap up move, right? Somewhere on the 10th of November, all right? Okay, the market has been trading inside this range, right, for the rest of the month, right? So the market has been inside this range for one entire month now. Yeah, okay, what is it going to do? Nobody knows. It can continue breaking up to the upside, all right, okay, or it can fall lower from here and break to the downside. Right now, of course, I do believe that because it's the year end, because of the seasonality of the markets, right, there is a much higher chance for this market to actually push back higher, right, and it may fall short on this 200-day moving average line, right, or if it breaks through, right, we may see it challenge this recent high over here, right, of 4,080. Right now, I definitely believe that 4,100 points on the index is going to be a cap for 2022 for this market, right? Based on what I see right now. So I'm, quietly bullish on the market, right? But I won't say I'm excessively bullish. The only reason I'm bullish is because of the seasonality, right? And the fact that fund managers have a window right now, a window to survive and make their portfolio look better and end the year with that. Right now, we can't deny the market fell from 4,800 at the start of the year to where we are right now, which is 3,900. So all of them are going to be looking at negative or very bad year right now. So if they can push this towards 4,000, right, every single point that they lose less, right, will mean a percentage point less loss, right, in terms of the portfolio that they report. All right, so the reporting is going to be much easier on them over here, right, and that's definitely something they're going to defend very, very strongly right now. So how about us in our portfolio right now? Right now, so let's go through our positions one at a time. All right, now, I'm still only on my laptop for today. All right, now, so I'm going to be sharing with you my current positions. All right, now, so the first position that we still have right now is that we still own 500 shares of WBA. Right, so we own 500 shares of WBA at $45. All right, just last week, right, we have actually added a covered call, right, for 43 strike, right, which expires next Friday. Right, so let's do our check on it. All right, so WBA has since gone nowhere, right? As you see, after a week, it's still nowhere, right? So our 45, sorry, our $43 call strike, right? As you can see over here now, it's only worth 9 cents, right? But I'm going to hold this position. I'm going to leave it all the way until expiry for next Friday. So no actions needed to be taken. Right now, our next position over here is on Intel. Right, we have 500 shares of Intel as well. All right, and I believe right now we have a 31 call option on Intel. All right, so we have a $31 call option on Intel, which expires next Friday as well. So Intel has fallen a little back down to 28.50. All right, so this call option will look safe and fine. So we're going to leave it till it expires next week as well. All right, now, so my next position is actually on Verizon. Right, so we have a Verizon Wireless 300 shares, right, which we paid $50 for, right, and we have sold a 39.50, right, call option on it that expires next Friday. All right, now, so let's look at that position as well. Right, so we have Verizon Wireless, and definitely is nowhere near close to 39.50. So our call options are sitting well, all right, towards expiry as well. So these cash flows that we generated for extra on our stock positions are sitting very well, all right, and we're probably going to reap the rewards, right, of taking our chances selling these call options. Now, the next one that we have over here is on Tyson Food. Right now, so we have Tyson Food, we have 200 shares that we are assigned at 77.50. So let's have a look at it together. Tyson Food is over here. Let me drag it up. Right now, so we have Tyson Food, which is now at 63.63. All right, okay, now, and I can't meaningfully sell any call options right now, right, without taking a risk, right, on the stock. So no actions right now. All right, we're gonna hold this position, right, and sit tight on it. Right, we're gonna sit tight on it. Right now, the next trade that we have is also a stock position. Right, we have HBI. Right, we are assigned 400 shares of HBI at $9. Right, and where's HBI sitting right now? Right, it's still under the water. Now, so when I run this portfolio, ladies and gentlemen, you must understand, right, that there will be times, there will be periods that I'm going to be left, right, holding these stocks that I've sold portfolio put options on. And sometimes, right, holding on to these stocks can even take months, right, okay, before we end up, getting them out of our portfolio, right? But I'm fully comfortable, all right, I'm fully comfortable, that everything is working fine, all right, and I believe in the fundamentals of my stocks, right? So that's why I'm choosing, right, to stay, right, with these stocks, all right, and wait for them, right, to turn around and deliver a profit to my accounts. Yeah, right. We've done that with quite sorry, right. We've done that with quite a couple of our stock positions so far, right? So we're going to continue to do so, right? Because we are relying very much on the fundamental angles, right, of our stocks when we take any trades at all. Okay, all right, now, so the next one that we're going to be looking at is going to be GOLD. We have a portfolio put option for 15 strike that expires next Friday, all right, for Barack Gold. All right, so we sold it for 48 cents. Let's look at the position today. Right, it's definitely sitting safely. All right, okay, now we sold it for the 15 puts. So can you see it's only worth 4 cents today? Right? But because we don't need any use for our capital right now, right? We don't have a lot more trades to add on, so I'm just going to hang on to this last couple of dollars. Right? The trade is really safe. Right? US dollar has weakened. Right? So that's good for gold and gold stocks. So I'm going to hang on tight to this position. Yeah. All right. Now our next one over here is on Pfizer. Right? We have a Pfizer $45 put option that expires next Friday. All right. Let's have a look at where the stock is. Pfizer sitting at 51. All right, so our $45 put option is worth what, 1 cent? All right, now I may be considering doing something with this. Let me have a look. Yes. right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to pay that 1 cent, all right, and get this position closed today. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now, so we're going to pay that 1 cent and we're going to get this position closed today. All right. Now, so hang on. Let me get to the trade and let me get the trade done. All right. Pfizer. All right. I'm going to close this. And I'll explain to you in a while. Okay. So nothing to, jump the gun with. All right. So Pfizer, $45 per options. All right. As we see over here, I'm at 1 cent. All right. It's probably going to cost me a little bit more. All right, okay, my order is not taken. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to pay the 2 cents, all right, and wrap it up. Okay, it's done. All right, so let me just switch the screen share so you'll be able to see what I've done over here. Hang on. All right, now so looky look. All right, I've just bought back right the Pfizer December 16 $45 puts. I bought back 3 of them for 2 cents. Yeah, okay, 3 of them for 2 cents over here. Now, so we're gonna record this down. All right, now so let me just toggle it again. Okay, all right, now so as I said, we're going through positions by positions. So we're at Pfizer over here. All right, I've paid 2 cents and we got it closed. All right, so this will net me a final cash flow of 96. All right, $96. All right, so we closed it for 2 cents today on the 9th of December. Right, and yes, this is the reason why, ladies and gentlemen. Right, I wanted to free up the capital involved and tied up, right, so that I can put on one new cash flow position today without overstretching my accounts. Yeah. Okay. So for that reason, this is a kind of low budget close. It cost me only $2, and for 3 options, it cost me $6. Yeah. All right. So it's really really cheap to close this to free up capital so that I can collect bigger cash flows with the new positions I'll take. Now let's look at KSS. All right, I have a KSS $30 put option. All right, now so let's go to our platform and have a look at what we can do for that. All right, now KSS, where are you? There you are. Right, we have a $30 put, so we are under the water again on this stock. Not the first time, not the first brush. All right, so for now, I'm going to stay put. I've got another week to go. All right, and this stock is definitely, capable of bouncing, as you see over here. All right, it has actually gone all the way to $31 before retail stocks got slammed off. All right, and I'm confident that it can go back up again. All right, now so we hold on. All right, hold on tight to this position. Nothing I'm going to do on it today. All right, now our next one over here is going to be on AT&T, an $18 put option. All right, so AT&T, $18 put option. All right, it looks safe and sound. There we go. All right, now this one would have cost us $4 or 4 cents to close each put option that we sold. All right, so it would be costlier to close this than the Pfizer trade. So that's why I decided to close the Pfizer instead of letting this go. Yep. Okay, and also closing the Pfizer trade, which is a $45 strike, right? Okay, will bring more freedom in terms of cash, in terms of margins and capital tied up on the trade, right? As compared to closing AT&T. Yeah. All right, our next position over here is going to be on TLT. All right, so we have TLT over here at $97 per option. All right, and that expires next Friday as well. So let's quickly have a look. All right, TLT, where are we? All right, 97. We are safe and sound and home. All right, safe, sound, and home. Look, all right, it will cost us 3 cents to get it close today. All right, 3 cents. All right, and that's a really, really cheap premium. All right, now, so because it is so far away right now, right, let's just get it close. I'll pay the 3 cents and I'll get it close today. All right, why? I just don't want to get spooked, right, by the markets, right, because the markets do have an interest rate decisions coming up. All right, so I'll rather take my profits and do not, put myself in any risk at all, right, with such a position in the markets. Yeah. All right, hang on. Let me get the position closed. All right, 3 cents. Okay, voila, done. All right, so let me just move the screen and show it to all of you as well. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so I just closed TLT. All right, I bought 3 back over here at 3 cents. So I've just freed up more freedom of capital inside my accounts. Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and record that down as well. All right, now so 3 cents. Right, so that will bring right, that will bring $324 net cash flow. Right, it was a good trade. It was a very good trade, ladies and gentlemen. Right, so we did it right. Right, and this would free up 20,000. So that's really awesome. Right, so our portfolio is below, maximum capacity yet again. Right, so this will allow me some freedom to put on some new cash flow puts today. All right, and it'll probably bring us closer to our target for the month. Right now, so we have SWK, Stanley Black& and Decker for 16 December, $75 puts. That's our last position. Let's go have a look at that. All right, before we add on, yeah. There we go, Stanley Black& and Decker, right, SWK, there we are. 75, right? We have a $75 put, right? It's pretty safe, right? And the premiums have fallen because we collected. No, it hasn't fallen. We're still at break even for this trade. So with one more week left to go, I'm staying put. All right, I'm staying in this trade, ladies and gentlemen. All right, and today, since my portfolio is underinvested again, right, I'm actually going to add 2 cash flow positions instead of the original one. All right, now, so I'm going to add 2 cash flow positions instead of the original one to my accounts right now. Right, and yeah. All right, now, so Andy, let's get to your question first. All right, you're saying that this KSS stock trades at a support right now. It's up to you. All right, I won't discuss it because my portfolio is loaded with a position. All right, and this is not a session for advising or suggestions. All right, okay, I'm just describing and talking about trades I would put on my own account if it were my money. Right, okay, so if you do have interest in finding out, hey, if this is a good trade, are we actually trading this? Right, you can consider being part of our trading membership. Okay, we do live trading every week with all our members, right? And Andy, right, you can jump on board. Yeah, all right, if you're interested to find out more. Right, if not, all right, I will leave this decision to you. Right, you have been with us for quite a while now. Right, you know the ropes, you know your options. Right, you are more than capable of making this decision. Yeah, all right. Okay, now, so let me discuss the first position that I want to add on today, ladies and gentlemen. Right, the first position I want to add on is Micron. Yes, Micron. Why? Because Micron right now is sitting in the same situation as Intel. All right, look, Micron had a great bounce. All right, okay, but Micron came back down. All right, now, so this down move over here has given me a reason, right, to get back in to this particular stock. Right now, look, the stock is at 55, right, and the recent low is at 48. Now, why do I like it? I like it because, right, all the bad news is already past this sector, right, which is chip producers, right? It's already past this chapter. Yeah, all right, now, so what it means is that I really do not expect this stock to challenge this low again. Yeah, all right. Now, so it's like a situation of a bad situation becoming less bad right now. It doesn't happen immediately, but slowly and progressively things will start to clear up, right? And it will get less and less bad. Right now. So what I'm going to do now is because next week, right, is expiry. So I'm going to generate what we call the 2 months cash flow. All right. Now, so what this means is I'm actually going to sell for January. All right. Okay. And I'm going to recognize half the cash flow, right, for the month of December, right, because there's one more week left. All right, and the other half the cash flow for the month of January. Yeah. Okay. Now, so erring on the side of caution, all right, we can actually go all the way to 50 strike because 50 is going to be safe. It's like 10% away, right, from the current stock price, and it still pays me 153. Yeah, 153. So I can actually go ahead and do that. Yeah. All right. Now, so let me rip up, the trade. right? And actually, let me see how much I can get, right, for making this, today. All right, so yeah, okay. Let me see how much is it worth right now. Oh, man. Okay. All right. Hang on. I've made a mistake in my order placement. All right, so I need to rectify it. Okay. All right, now so I got it all done. All right, so let me shift it around. All right, and let me show it all of you. Right, there we go. All right, now, so ladies and gentlemen, all right, now I sold a total of three. All right, okay, a total of three, all right, and I got it done for 153 and 154. Now, so I did say I would get it done at 153. It was just an error order submission. So I will recognize this trade as a cash flow of 153. Yeah. All right, so that's what I'll recognize. Yep. All right, now, so let's go do that. All right, and let's see, where we are and how we've caught up. Okay, now, so this is going to be trade number 48. Looky look. How about that? Trade number 48, three over here of Micron, right? Portfolio puts for 20th of January. Oops, 20th January, right? The $50 puts, right? We did it today on the 9th of December, right? And 153. Looky look, that's $459 worth of cash flow, right? And I said we're going to recognize it half for each month. So I'll divide it by two. So that's going to pay me $229.50 for the month of December. All right, now, so, and that will be another half position, all right, for the month of January. All right, now, so let's recognize this for January right now. Right, and we started moving, right, for cash flow for January. For December, we're at $1,677, which means I'm still short, right? And that's why I have another position to add on. Right now, the second position I want to add on today, right, is Skyworks. All right, okay, Skyworks. I'm going to add a position on Skyworks over here, right? And let's look at the charts. Right, okay, now the stock has a recent low of about 76. Right, I'm going to rely on this support level at about $90 over here. Yeah, okay, $90. All right, I'm going to sell it. Right now, let me explain first why I'm happy, right, to kind of take a position on Skyworks. Right now, if you look at the earnings for the last 1 year, right, this $3, this $3, that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, if you add this remnants here, that's 11. Right, this company has made $11 this year. Right, so the stock trades at $95. So this stock is actually trading at under 10 PE. Right, okay, so the PE ratio of the stock is actually less than 10. So this is an error, of course. Right, and the stock still pays a healthy dividend. Right, it pays a healthy dividend. Right, now if you look at the fundamentals over here, the company has no trouble, right, delivering profits. Company has no trouble delivering profits at all. Right, and that's a very, very good thing, right, of what we see over here. And can you see this part? Remember, ladies and gentlemen, current ratio. Does this stock have any problem when it comes to cash flow at all? Right? Okay. Now its assets, its ability, right, is 4 times of its liabilities. Right. So there's no threat to these dividends at all. Right. Okay. So we have a very, very strong looking stock right now. Right. So let's see what kind of cash flow we can generate. Okay. All right. Now, so same thing, we're gonna go all the way to January. All right, and 95 right now. Okay. So there's a support at about 90. So let's do 90. All right. Okay. Wow, 90 pays well. All right, so I can probably try to get this done. All right, so let me quickly get this done over here. All right, Skyworks. So I'm pretty much replacing the TLT trade, right, with a hefty cash flow. Can you see that? Right. So sometimes it actually makes sense to pay a little, right? It makes sense to pay a little to get the trade closed early, all right, so that you can actually use it for a better purpose. All right. Now, so the 90 puts, two, let's see. All right, I got it done. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I got it done at 2.83. All right, so let me toggle it over and show it to all of you. There we are. All right, now, so the Skyworks over here, January 20th, $90 puts. I've sold 3 of them at $2.83. Yeah, all right, $2.83. Now, so let's see where this leaves us. Have we hit our goals yet? I don't know. All right, but let's see. Okay, all right, now, so trade number 49. And I'm done after this. I won't be adding any more. All right, so trade number 49, SWKS, right, 20th of January, $90 puts, right, today, and two what? 283. Right, that's 400. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Can you see that, ladies and gentlemen? We are there. We are there. Whether you like it or not. Am I churning the account? No. I'm still sticking to my principles. All right. I've kept my rules tight. All right. I'm still selling portfolio puts on only strongly undervalued stocks. Right. Okay. With a strong fundamental, numbers backing it up. Right. So I managed to find them. Right. And taking my trades. Right. So now, right, we are back. Right. We are above $2,100 right now. Let me just show you. This is definitely for only the month of. Oh man, we did more than that. Overdone it. Right, this should be from 70 to cover the whole month. Right, we're at $2,300, ladies and gentlemen. Right, $2,300. That means I didn't even need to do, this trade, and I was actually already close enough. But I did it anyway. Right now, so and we're also already $654 up for the month of January. That's a good start. All right, so we have 16 December expiry next week. All right, but unfortunately, it does clash with a mentoring session that I have, so I may not be able to run the session live together with all of you. All right, but as well, if I do have to cancel the session, all right, okay, if I do have to cancel this session, I will actually inform all of you. Okay. All right, now, so you can't see my screen. Which one was I discussing? I did swap my screens, right? Did I not? Was it this one you want to see? Skyworks, right? Skyworks, I've sold 3 of them for 283. Yeah? All right, so I sold the $90 put option for January, all right, at 283 over here. Oh, I know what you mean. All right, the ones for the chart, right? Thank you very much. I'll do that once again. Don't worry. This is it. Right, so as I was saying over here, this is Skyworks charts over here, right? Okay, the support level is here at about $89, so that's rounded up to 90, right? And the stock over here trades at a dividend. It pays a dividend, right? The PE ratio, as I said earlier, is wrong, right? Okay, it should be about less than 10 PE, right? Let me prove it to you, right? So if I go to a 3 weeks chart, right, you add this up, $3, 260, 240. So that's itself is 5 plus 3, that's 8, and then 9, 10, 11, $11. So can you see the PE ratio is below 10? All right, and all right, showing you this over here is a current ratio of 4 times. All right, okay, 4 times his liabilities, that's rich. All right, that means, all right, that the dividends are safe. All right, there's no issues at all on the dividend and the affordability of the dividend. Right, so I like this. Right, I like the fundamentals behind it. So I'm going to take advantage of it. Right, and the $90 put option for 20th of January pays us 283 earlier. Right, as you saw, I got it filled. Yep. All right. So that was the analysis that we did over here. All right. Now, so we've hit our target. All right. As all of you were on the Excel sheet, you saw me do it earlier. All right. So we are 2,000 officially. All right. We've hit $2,300 for the month of December. All right. And we are already starting off the month of January for $650. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm done for the day. All right. Let me open up and take one quick question before we wrap things up and wrap the session for today. Yeah. All right, so you have a quick question for me, post it, type it out inside the Facebook Live session. All right, but in the meantime, do let me add this to my portfolio, yeah? SWKS. All right, so Micron is going to be pushed all the way up over here to above Pfizer. All right, so it's SWK, right, and then SWKS, which is our position today. Micron should go one below. Yes, that's where we are. All right. Nobody has any questions for me. Right, really awesome. Now, so as usual over here, right, let me just pull back out my Excel spreadsheet. Right, and look, ladies and gentlemen, right, what have we done so far? We have collected $2,294 for our first month of this portfolio in May. All right, and then we collected 2,200 for the month of June, 2,000 for the month of July. All right, okay, 3,458 for the month of August. Right, it was actually a down month for the market. Right, and for September, we fell short just $3.50 at 1,996. All right, we made it up for the next month, 2,273, right, and then 2,113, right, for November, followed by December, which is $2,300. Right, so we're happy. All right, we have hit what? Right, since May, right, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. That's 8 months, ladies and gentlemen. Right, we hit all 8 months out of 12. You see where we're heading now. And actually, if you total it out, every single month, right, we have outperformed our target by a little bit, right? So we are on course, right? We are on course to generating a return that's higher than 24% per annum. You see that, right? A $2,000 cash flow is worth 2% for the month, right? If we're doing better than that, that means, right, in a year like what we have this year, where markets are down, right, our passive portfolio cash flow has hit its goals, right, for 8 months in a row, right, and we are on course to delivering, right, a net return 4 months later, right, of over 24%. Right, let's see how fast we can push it. Yeah, right now. So we have a Facebook user, right? So first, right, before you come back to the next session next week, right, can you do this? All right, okay, just to be transparent, all right, we would like you to go to the website streamyard.com/Facebook, right, click on the button to approve your profile so that when you leave comments, like you see on the screen right now, right, we are not seeing a mystery person. We are actually seeing who's leaving the comments. Yeah. All right. Now, I don't know if it's shifting its platform. All right, but I'm happy with trading where it is. Yeah. Okay. So if there's any action taken, you will be notified if you're an account holder, right? So don't jump the gun. Just react. Just react when they inform you, right? But TD is definitely a really huge broker, so I don't think anything major is going to happen. Otherwise, they could do this, right? Like on millions and millions of accounts that they currently have. So I don't think they're going to do anything, worrying like what you have raised so far. Right? So yep. All right, Sanzaros. All right, nice nickname over there. All right, so semiconductor review forecast from the last earnings is bad. Isn't it always going to be bad before it becomes less bad, right? And then less bad, and then it finally becomes better again. All right, can you see now? It's a boom and bust cycle. All right, and Intel, Micron, all these chip manufacturers have already came out and they said, right, that computer sales have hit rock bottom. So what does rock bottom mean? It means that they've hit rock bottom in terms of their earnings performance. All right, okay, so all these news are already past us. So things are not going to be rosy immediately, but they're definitely going to start becoming less bad than what it already is. So if you know about investments, if you know about the stock market, right, a situation that's terrible, when it starts becoming less bad, right, it's actually good for the stocks. It's actually good for the stocks. Yeah. All right. So that's my forecast. But still, right, the market has a lot of stocks that are still considered overvalued. So don't go anywhere near your Apples. Don't go anywhere near your Oracles, right? Those are still expensive, not even Microsoft, right? But there are stocks, right, in this sector that are cheap. So if you can find them, if you know how to find them, right, like what we did over here on the session on Friday, right, they are worth a trade, right? And if you don't know how to do this, right, you can consider taking up some of our mentorship available, right? You can contact my team, right, and we'll trade live with you every single week, right, to identify all these opportunities that are thrown out by the markets. Yeah. Okay. One last question, and then I'll wrap things up. Okay. So John is asking, will I ever consider WDC? And the answer is no. All right. The answer is a strict no. All right. Let me tell you why. For a very simple reason. It's a dying industry, right? And not just is a dying industry, right? Even its what is it predecessor? No, its successor. Yes, even its successor, which is cloud computing, right? It's also suffering right now. So if cloud computing, where you see Amazon, where you see all Microsoft, each and every one of these giants are coming out and saying that they are expecting cloud computing, right, to slow down. Right? What do you think is going to make of all these storage drives? Can you see the problem now? It's like a chain effect. So why do you want to get into these kind of stocks that no longer have a potential on the upside for its business? Yeah. Okay. All right. Now, so no, definitely not. I'm not going anywhere near, uh, these kind of counters right now. Definitely not anywhere near. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now, so all right. I'll go against my what I said. This is the best. Right now, I always want to say this. Right. If you are trading and all these kind of news are affecting how you trade, then right, you're doing something wrong. Right. Trust me, you're doing something wrong. Right. Because right, do I watch all these things? I would say yes and no. Right. I watch these things because I know that they're potential boogie events for the market. So what do? I become stricter on my criteria. I become stricter on my rules when I'm hunting for trades. But if the reasons are still there and all aligned for me to take that trade, it doesn't stop me, right? It doesn't stop me. So if these numbers are stopping you from taking trades based on your system, then you're not doing it right. Okay, right now. So or your system is just too short term, it's too active. Yeah, okay, it may not be something you are really enjoying right now. Yeah. Okay. So our systems over here are very simple, right? We have our rules. We follow our rules, right? And when there are binary events like what you've raised up over here, you don't know where it's going to go, right? You don't know it's going to be good, sorry, or it's going to be bad. So just stay out, right? But if you really need to trade, just trade stocks where all your criteria are aligned, right? Okay. Now that's it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining me, yet for another session of Facebook Live over here, right? And one thing I've noticed is this, right? All of you have started to practice recession, right? Also in my session, right? Now, what do I mean by recession, right? All of you are retrenching, right? My likes and my share for the session. Please don't do that to me. Can you? All right, I'm dedicating time every Friday, right, to run these Facebook Live sessions. All right, okay, so I only seek your help and your assistance to at least hit the like button, right, and also hit the share button so that we can share this information out and reach more people out there, all right. And because I'm also hitting my mark, I'm also performing. Yeah, okay, I'm hitting the promises I'm making to all of you in this session. Right, so if you would like me to keep going this, doing this for a long time to come, right, motivate me, please, right? Give me a reason to be motivated to keep doing this, to keep keeping this time slot, right, for all of you. Yeah. Okay. Now, so please do that over here, and I'll call a wrap. Right, ladies and gentlemen. All right, and I'll see all of you really, really soon. Right. I really don't think I'll be available, right, to run the session next week. Right, but I will be making a post inside our Facebook group. Right, so you're not in our public Facebook group, please join it right now. Right, and you'll be notified of any portfolio actions that I'll be taking next week. All right, and one that I can see right now is probably going to be KSS. Right, how I'm going to manage the one that's expiring, right, and what I'm going to do for the next month, right, for that position. Right, so if you don't want to miss out on the instructions, right, please make sure you are joining our groups. Yeah. All right, thank you very much, and oh well. All right, that's it. All right, the likes are not going up, but I'll accept whatever that is. thank you very much. Have a great weekend ahead, and I'll see all of you really soon once again. Okay. All right. Bye bye for now. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.